What do you actually do when your child suddenly says, I don't want to do this anymore? Even though they've been excited about this all week and it's a really big thing, and you know they will regret it if they actually cancel. When these moments happen, they often catch me off guard because one minute they're super excited and confident and showing me everything they have been learning and practicing, and then out of nowhere, the next minute they are overwhelmed and then they want out. So what do we actually do? What can we actually do? I am Joanna, hello, co-founder of Bright by Design and author of the Force for Good Kids books. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-step method that have done wonders for my kids to move through these nerves. And we have to remember, we don't want to fight the nerves. We're not here to remove them. We're actually trying to help our kids move forward with the nerves. Let me give you a real example. My kids, they love music and they're each exploring several different instruments. And for their concert, they had decided to perform all of the instruments. And they were practicing a lot for a couple of weeks, fully into it. And then just a few days before the concert, bam, they start telling me how nervous they are, that they're dreading it, they don't want to do it. And my older one tries to be helpful and trying to remind the little one that, hey, last year it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of, applauses and all our friends were doing it. And my little one said, no, it's so scary. All those people are scary. Do you remember all the lights? And then she started thinking of all those things that could go wrong. Even though all of those feelings and thoughts can seem very complex, what is happening here is actually quite simple. It's their excitement and fear mixing all together, where they feel their heart speeding up, their breathing quickens, and their body just feels really off, right? It's that really nervous energy. And to them, it feels like, oh, something is wrong. But there is nothing wrong. It's just their body preparing them for something that matters a lot to them. And the problem is that when they start thinking, oh, if I feel like this, then something is wrong, and maybe it's because I can't do it, I'm not prepared, I can't, right? And that is the moment where confidence then starts to get chipped away. Unfortunately, you can't logic your way out of nerves, especially not with a child. And this is where the first step comes in. Pause. This is where we help them calm their body first. Right, let's keep it simple. There are a few ways to do this. There is the physiological sigh, there is box breathing, 4-6 breath, 4-7-8. There are many different ways. Find out one that works for your child. Every kid is different, even among siblings, so find a specific one that works for that particular child. And remember, we're not trying to make the feeling disappear. We're not trying to show them that feeling scared is a bad thing. We're just trying to help their body find a rhythm again so that they could move through the feelings. If you want a really simple guide on the different breathing techniques and pausing techniques, just comment free and calm, and we'll send them over to you. Step 2 is explore. This is where once the body settles and their brain is back online, you can now explore the different ways to help them shift their focus, both at the present moment when they're feeling the nerves, and also giving them a little roadmap for in the actual moment of the performance, if it comes back. And we'll touch more on that in step 3. So now it's really, okay, let's explore all these different ways that we could gently bring your mind from, what if I mess up? What if, people laugh at me? What if all those horrible things that could go wrong? To, okay, what am I doing right now? Okay, to put their thoughts in the present moment. And that could be, okay, let me play this first note or the first phrase, or take that first step towards my piano, or pick up my guitar, right? Or help them think, okay, picture my face in the audience, smiling at you or giving you a hug. For me, saying to my kids, hey, look, when you look into the audience, either it's all black or you can see people's faces. Whether you can see or not, just imagine that you're looking at me, because I am looking at you. I am for sure looking at you. Imagine you're looking at me and I am smiling right back at you. And really, that's it, right? Just explore these simple ways to bring their mind to the present moment on what they're doing. And we're not trying to control their performance, or we're not trying to teach them to control their whole performance. We're just trying to bring their minds back to the present moment rather than being stuck in the nerves and the what ifs. And the very last step, step 3, this is plan. And this is where most people skip, but it is where a habit gets built that actually builds confidence and resilience. So you could sit down together and decide, okay, what can I do if their nerves show up again while I am up there on stage? Because you probably will. So you can give them, some kind of roadmap to a small reset. We've already, explored the different ways where maybe they were picturing your face and things like that. But we can do a little bit more that will anchor them in that moment, so then they can start focusing their mind on that one note or on your face, smiling in the crowd, right? So this simple anchor could be, take a quiet breath. Okay, and then you remember my face, or take a quiet breath, remembering it's the first note, okay? Or for some kids, it works where when they start to feel the nerves, tell them to press their fingers together, because then that tension that's there is going somewhere, right? Or pressing their toes into the ground and feel how firm it is. Okay, something to kind of snap them out of that nerves, so something that they can do physically. So that breath, pinching fingers, toes digging into the ground, and then they could go think about, okay, what am I doing in the moment, right? They need that shift to move from the nerves to the present moment thinking. And we can really, really keep it simple, right? Something that no one needs to see, something that they know and can feel. So that instead of freezing at the moment, they have something to do, and that something to do will shift them from nerves to present moment and out of the freezing. If you want something really simple that your child can use right away, something that's quite catchy, there is a kid-friendly song linked below that can help them work through this issue. Let's remember, confident kids aren't the ones who don't feel nervous. They're the ones who feel it, recognize it, and still go do the thing. So when your child learns, okay, I can feel this way, I can feel really agitated and nervous, and still do it, then they start trusting themselves. And this is going to start showing up not just on stage, but everywhere in life. When they deal with difficult situations on the schoolyard, in sports, with friends, with their siblings. So here we're not trying to raise a child who never feels fear. Right? That would be crazy. We want to raise ones who know that they can handle it. They can handle whatever fears they're feeling and their body is telling them. If you want to dive deeper into this, like with every video, there's a full blog that goes with it. We'll link below that will break this down in more detail. And now that you know what to do when excitement turns into nerves, you might be wondering, okay, what happens when my child tries his or her best and then still loses in the moment, or something bad does happen in that moment? Well, check out the video that we have linked below about how to help your children deal with failure, or real or perceived failure. And it's really through these moments all together where we're seeing these moments as opportunities to help them build confidence and emotional resilience that will carry them through for their entire lives. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.